let's start with going. You've talked a lot about how the Big 12 expansion stuff doesn't interest you at all. But
No.
if you talk to the presidents, what would you tell them just about your program?
So I'm ready for Boise State. We're getting ready for Boise State on Thursday. I'm not talking to anyone except for our team and our players, and focused on a great team that's ranked nationally and undefeated. And we're going into their home, and so they're taking every bit of our attention right now. That's all we're focused on.
What did you learn about your team from Friday night's win?
The film was really good film for us to learn. I mean, Mississippi State has a lot of great athletes. You know, I know that their record's not showing that as well as they want to, but they're well coached, they're great athletes, and you know, they had. They beat South Carolina. They've just trying to find their identity. We've been there before, but I thought they played. We took their best shot, and they played their best against us. You know, and we didn't do as well as I thought we would. You know what I mean? I think we had some mistakes here and there, specifically on the offensive side. Defensively, we bend. We were able to bend a little bit and get out of some drives, but like to get out of drives earlier. You know, we played a lot of snaps, and that's because we couldn't get out of third and longs and a fourth and long, and so. But they stuck with it, and I think the last play of the game they were able to get out of that. And so just pleased with the guys and the resilient attitude that they have of keep playing, and they're having a lot of fun. So they've got great leadership, and we're looking forward to this next game.
How important is getting off the field going to be against a Boise State team that's generally really good at converting, really good at putting points up on the board?
Yeah, I mean it's going to be something that let's play our best game this Thursday and see what happens. That's the goal. I thought, like I said, the effort's always been there. If we do our job and we play a clean football game, I think we'll be in a great spot. And our guys are really focused on getting this game going, and really looking forward to it. I'm glad it's a short week. And so we have a bye afterwards, so let's just empty the tank and just get everything we can focused in this game and empty it on Thursday night.
You guys got North.
What do you remember about some of your experiences going against Boise State when you were up at Utah?
Oh, they're well coached, and it seems like they have coaches all over the place. I've known their coaching staff. They've gone from so many different places, different programs, and Coach Harson's a great coach. He's they're efficient on offense, tough on defense, and they get the most out of their players, and they've recruited really well. So they have a lot of great athletes. They got a great run game, and the quarterback's really efficient. So, and a strong and a physical line. So they're tough, tough opponent, and we're gonna have to play our best. And we just really look forward to playing our best and seeing if we can get that done on Thursday.
You've got a little bit of a platoon system on defense where you have guys kind of coming in and out quite a bit. Is that just an idea to get your fresh guys on the field?
Yeah, I don't know the exact number, but I think we played over 80 snaps in that game. So when it's tough for a guy to play that many snaps, especially in the long drives. There's some drives that went into past 10 plays, and so when our guys get tired, we like to get the other guys in there. Otherwise, you just end up giving a play goes out of just being tired, and so that's just not going to happen with us. And we have guys that are rotating in and trying guys at different positions, because that's what happens with every team. You deal with injuries, and you have to deal with depth, and we're no different. So we have our injuries, we have our depth issues that we have to try to get the best 11 and rotate guys. Have a certain rotation that's changed completely different to what it was in Arizona, because some guys aren't ready to go. But that's just the game of football, and that's part of our job as coaches to get the right guys out there.
How did Butch do, in your opinion?
He was not himself, but he did some good things for us as well, and then a lot of it is being the general on the field for us. So I thought Heater did some good things too, and Pulsifer did some things, but Butch was a starter for a reason, and I thought he was really smart towards the end. I think Heater finished the game. Butch understood that he wasn't giving us what we needed, and he came in and got things organized, got guys to settle down, and then Heater did great after that.
Your special teams have been a strength, it seems like, for most of the season. A couple of breakdowns in the game against Mississippi State, the 12 men on the field, penalty that ended up resulting in a touchdown. Just things you can clean up real easy, or just some mistakes there?
Well, the 12 men on the field, that's on the coaches. That's on us. And so we made a mistake with our personnel, and so it's not the players' fault. We had guys that are out there. There's way too many, and we need to make sure that doesn't happen again. It's not like we're trying to sneak guys onto the field. Otherwise, I would have 14 because that's how I do it. But you know, we can play with 10. Obviously, can't play with 12. So that's a tough lesson to learn because we gave up a touchdown soon afterwards. I think it was the first touchdown we gave up, and so we just learn from it, get better. But that one was on the coaches, you know, and it was a mistake, and that's all right. We're not perfect, so we got to fix it and make sure it doesn't happen again.
With regards to reps, how many reps did Travis see, and how's he doing?
He's increased his reps every week, and I think that we're seeing a lot of good things from him. The old Travis starting to show up a little bit, but we also need to give him some rest, a lot more rest to recover. But you know, I think he's going to give us everything he got this week because we got some rest time afterwards, and so I think he'll just keep increasing every week as we go along.
Are any players that haven't played recently, Louis, Tomasi, lost for the season, or are you still holding hope that some guys come back?
Well, it's hard for me to say. I mean, I can't tell you how they're recovering, how fast it's going, how well it's going, but that's something for the doctors. But I would hope that we can get them back.
What's been your assessment of guys that have been replacing Tomasi on the defense? Didn't spot like Trajan Peely.
Yeah, well, Trajan's been playing a little bit more end, right? And so we've had, we've had some guys that step up. I think Tavita Monga did some good things. He started to show up the last few weeks. So we'll still need guys like Handsome and Travis. All those guys we'll always need just more than 2 D tackles. And so it's good to have guys like Trajan come along and be able to change his body since he got home from his mission. He's gotten a lot stronger, a lot bigger. And so, we feel like he can help us in the pass rush especially, and he's a disruptive player.
I think it was Corbin that had the pressure on the Mississippi State quarterback on the final play.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sy has had a pretty good couple of games pressuring the quarterback. How do you feel about your pass rush right now?
Well, I think it can get better. I mean, we need to create more disruption and get more sacks and make quarterbacks feel uncomfortable. And so we're playing against some really good teams, so our guys are tested, but I think their technique's starting to come along really well. You've seen a lot of it in the last few weeks. Last 3 weeks specifically, you've seen great technique from the D-line. And so if we can improve that and get it better, that's a great time to do it this week.
BYU's in the middle of a real long-term deal with Boise State. It's back and forth. Do you like the series with Boise? I know you haven't coached in it yet, but do you like you have a long-term series with them?
Well, yeah, of course. I have tons of respect for Boise. I mean, they have great, passionate fans, great program, and so they've done some great things as a team and as a tradition that's been established in the last couple of decades, right? So they have some really good things going on for their program, great coaching staff and great talent. So we talked about playing the best, and I think they're definitely up there. And so it's an honor for us to have that tradition of playing. I mean, I don't know exactly how long it is, but we'd love to play them every year because they're a great team.
When you said you're thankful that it's a short week, or you're happy that, why is that?
Oh, because we want to get back out there and play. I mean, we're competitors, so we'd love to play every day if we could. Get an 82-game schedule. No, but it's just our guys like to play, and they had a great day today at practice. Had a great day on Saturday when we came in, and they just love playing the game of football and excited that the game's coming up real quick. We have this practice and then one tomorrow and then a walkthrough, and we're on the game, so it's a lot of fun.
Was Saturday a typical Monday practice schedule, or was it different?
A little bit different because the game went so long, and so we had to adjust it a little bit. But we got in the weight room and we ran and did some stuff with the offense and defense out on the field.
How did the guys respond with such a quick turnaround?
They're great. There's no complaints. So it was a good day for them. We got them out of here so they can go and hang out and be with their friends and family for the weekend for the rest of the day on Saturday. But it was nice.
Has Boise State cut down on the trick plays they were maybe known for under Peterson? Have you noticed?
Not really. I mean, they're always going to be a team that you have to be prepared for to do everything. They're just, like I said, they're well coached, and they understand the game of football, and they find ways to extend drives and find ways to get possessions, and if that's trick plays, then we have to be on top of it. So our coaches have been prepping for that. We do that every week, and this is one of those weeks where we have to be really, really smart in the way we play the game.
Are you expecting Thomas Schoaf and Meti to play this week?
I hope so. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see on Thursday, I guess. Yeah. I mean, if they can go, they'll be out there.
Were they able to practice today, or?
A little bit. Yeah. They weren't dunking basketballs or all that stuff. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I can't tell you.
Is that a new drill, dunking basketballs?
Huh?
Is that a new drill?
No. Yeah, it's a special drill that allows us to play great defense. No, I'm just trying to be funny and that one bombed.
Corbin's probably really
No
good
one
at
laughed,
that.
so I was like, is this thing on? Tough crowd.
Corbin would excel at that.
What aspect about the team's performance against Mississippi State do you want to carry on to Boise State?
All the positive stuff. I thought that just our guys have been great all year long, just in the belief that we're in every game and that we can come out of it. You know what I mean? We went in halftime and our guys were just anxious to get back out there and play again. I think we came out kind of early too. So I just let the leaders take over this game and take over the team and we just manage the game as coaches. But the leaders are the ones and the players are the ones that are the real heroes of this. And the fact that they're able to own the team and be able to take over, it's awesome.
Boise State has tended to use a lot of smoke and mirrors, a lot of movement to try and confuse defenses. What do you guys have to key notice as far as making sure they don't get caught up in all of the things that Boise State are trying to do?
Yeah, being disciplined, being under control, and we're going to be the crowd is really loud and they're passionate and they make a lot of noise. So we'll have to be really poised and be smart. That's what we're going to work on.
Does Boise State's ascension in college football kind of remind you of what BYU was maybe back in the 70s and 80s as when you were watching as a fan?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you look at all the teams that have done great things and you see great coaches that have been through that program, and it's impressive, So I'm a big fan of great programs and just college football together. So I'm really impressed with the things that they've done, and like I said, they have a great fan base, and we're excited to go up there. And it's going to be an honor to be in that place, and hope I know it's going to be loud and they'll be packed, and so we'll be excited, ready to face a quality team and one that's ranked and undefeated, and so hopefully we can go and upset some people.
Last question.
Do you guys talk about the blue field at all? Is it intimidating or anything like that, or is it different?
No, I don't. I mean, it's just a blue field, so I heard birds die flying into it and everything. So you got either dumb birds in Boise, or the fields must be really nice and looks like glass. So none of our players are going to be out there in swimsuits or anything like that, thinking that it's a lake. So no, we're excited. I think it's nice. I mean, it's cool. It's part of their deal, and it's one of those things that you see in college football that's unique, and I think it's awesome. It's going to be fun.